frame. Move your head over a little bit, book for the beginning. You know what I'm saying?
Man, how you gonna tell me move my head when I'm sitting in my seat?
That's it. Move your head. Well, then have half of your face on there. Then forget it. Forget it then. Right. So,
anyway. Nigga, I was fine in the other frame. Like this ain't me, this you. Up here playing with shit, man. And then if I move my stuff now, and
I didn't
then
say
in
move
the other
nothing.
frame,
I said move your body.
Right.
I said move your head over. Don't move nothing. Move your head over.
Other way.
There we go. There we go. Take direction. You know what I'm saying? God damn.
These niggas, man, I tell you, boy, let me niggas
that's why
trip,
you blurry
bro.
now. Welcome to the MVP.
That's the Man's View podcast.
Yeah, act like you ain't want to do your job. You know what I'm talking about? What's happening, people?
I'm on my job. I stay clocked in 24/7, nigga. Now you see me, Greg? Center.
It's not center. You got a whole bunch of left side of your screen, just all white wall. You know what I'm talking about?
That's exactly what it is. It is white, fool. Ain't nothing behind me.
You're not sitting in the middle.
Right, I'm centered in the apartment building.
Anyway, people, thank you for tuning in to another episode of the Man's View podcast. We appreciate you. And if it's your first time, we appreciate you. You know what I'm talking about? You'll hear us yell some more. You hear us argue a little bit more. Or you hear us getting a lot of shit. You know what I'm saying? Funny dialogue, conversation, all that. Excuse me. Goodness. Thank y'all for showing up. Thank y'all for tuning in. Thank y'all for pressing that button to click on, see what we got going on. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you press that like button. You know what I'm talking about? Make sure you share. Make sure you comment down below. If you think we full of shit, let us know we full of shit. You know what I'm talking about? We will appreciate it or not appreciate it. It don't matter. Shit. You know what I'm saying? Good book gonna tell you about yourself. You know what I'm talking about? Me, I appreciate all the dialogue that goes on. You guys don't say book about the people?
Nope, not at all. You covered your bases. You know what I'm talking about? From home plate to first, second, third, back to the pitcher's mound. You know what I'm talking about? Right on down.
I got you. I want to take a second to thank all the people that listen to us on all the other platforms besides YouTube. We have the same couple people. I won't say a couple. It's about 20, 30 people that listen to us religiously on all the other platforms. And I've heard people ask, like, why don't y'all put it on other platforms? We is on other platforms. We on Apple, we on Google, we on Spotify, we on Sketcher, I believe it. What is it? It's all kind of stuff we on. You know what I'm talking? We on Anchor. You don't have to listen to us on YouTube. You can go to any of those platforms that you guys frequent to listen to your podcast at and find us. You know what I'm talking about? So we want to thank the people that been down. That's how I know day one people. They listen to us on other apps and other forums. We don't even bring it up no more about that we on other places.
That's a fact.
I just want to thank y'all. Right, we don't show y'all too much love, but I appreciate y'all for tuning in every week, showing us that love over there. You know what I'm saying? So I want to make sure we let everybody know you can view us on other platforms. You do not have to view us here. And because they OG, I always give them the podcast first. That's just the truth. The people that on those other platforms, they get it sometimes a day before y'all even get it on YouTube. So as soon as I'm done with it, I give it straight to them. So shout out to you guys. We appreciate y'all for holding us down. OGs in the game. You know what I'm talking about? Y'all got to come up with a name. I'm sorry, I don't have no place for y'all to comment at for the people that listen to us on these other platforms. Y'all might just log in on YouTube and tell us what's happening. Tell us your OG, shout your name out, you know what I'm saying? So we know who it is who been fucking with us the long way. You heard. Y'all want to tell the people anything that been fucking with us, man? You know what I'm saying?
Man, we appreciate y'all, man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all been riding with us, you know, more riding with Franz and Book than me. You know, I be AWOL sometimes, but we appreciate all the love, man. So I'm here.
Okay.
I guess Book don't want to say nothing.
Don't want to say nothing. Yeah. Okay.
All right.
He's out.
Ain't much to say, man. Like, what y'all want me to say? Y'all want more thank yous and congratulations? Like, Look, man, it's been said time and time again. We appreciate you from start to finish. So whether I don't want to just say, kudos to y'all, but it is appreciated that you've been here since our inception. Since we kicked this bitch off. You know what I'm saying? Some of the supporting cast has changed throughout this tenure, but I mean, for the most part, the two niggas that really matter is here. You know what I'm saying? We here every week. Greg can get on when he gets on, you know what I'm saying? So he's always welcome. He is one of the pillars, the founders of this. And then we got another guy, Cody, this nigga just be whenever he want to come. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't gonna say too much else about that. But this nigga came up with the goddamn name. So for you who have been here, y'all know this from the times we was on Anchors. This nigga had a dream and everything. So how the nigga that came up with the name ain't gonna be in the game? That's all I'm gonna say. But thank you, everybody else.
That's how his dream was. Maybe for him to
support us.
To back out,
Hey, man, hey. But shit, man. Maybe he'll make a cameo. I can't say, maybe he'll make a guest spot. I don't know. He noticed already. So I'm not saying nothing new. I'm not discrediting him. This is stuff. If you didn't notice already, Val, you should notice about yourself, nigga. You got to do better, bro. It's 2021. You got to do better. The fans is asking for you. You know what I'm talking about? They ain't asking for you as much as they ask for me in front, but they asking for you. But nah, it's all love, man. Thank you for everybody. Thank you to everybody. And we just gonna keep doing what we do. You know what I'm saying? Whether we got a full squad or we got part of it. You know what I'm saying? We just gonna keep, the show must go on, as they say, man. You know what I'm saying? So as long as y'all keep pushing us forward, we gonna keep dropping. That's it.
Man. Thank you, Book. You know what I'm saying? Say something positive at the end. You know what I'm saying? Thank you. You know what I'm talking about?
I said something positive throughout, bro. Like, you got a lot of fire under some niggas sometimes. But when you listen to this, he gonna know. He gonna know.
I got you.
Now, if he ain't on next week, then clearly I ain't get through to this nigga. But hey, we gonna see. We'll see next week.
So you didn't reach him.
All good, man.
Like I said,
shit we go through, man.
I just thought it was important to show them the love that we got for them. You know what I'm talking about? From the inception of this, people that seen the vision and keep on rocking with us, man. I can't do nothing but be proud and to thank them for listening to us. They taking time out of their day, no matter if we had an hour podcast, 30 minutes, or 2 hours. You know what I'm saying? So I just want to say I appreciate them taking the time out of their day to listen to us every day. You heard?
Very true. Very true. Thank you.
Also, I said I'm gonna start doing this shit at the beginning, man. Make sure y'all follow us on Twitch, man. MV Podcast Gaming. Check us out. I put in for the new logo. If I get it before this podcast come out, I'm gonna definitely insert it somewhere in here so you guys can see our gaming logo. Got somebody working on it right now. You know what I'm saying? So we can go and get this thing rolling the right way. You heard? Also, we on Instagram. I'm gonna make another Facebook. Hopefully, we don't get canceled again. Because we got canceled the first time. For all y'all that don't remember, even if y'all have me as a friend on Facebook the first time, they canceled my Facebook and the damn podcast Facebook because somebody was putting copyright claims on the videos that everybody shared. They was putting that shit on me. So
that's crazy.
That's why I canceled the Facebook. If I do it, I'm only going to do a Facebook for the gaming. So because they stream on Facebook, so I just do it, get Facebook gaming. But other than that. That is what it is. You know what I'm talking about? But thank y'all again. Make sure y'all like, share, and subscribe, man. We appreciate y'all. You heard? Okay. Time to get to business, man. I think that flows a little bit better, man. As soon as people come on the podcast, get all the business out.
Let them know.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Then we get to the shit, man. So we ain't got to worry about that. You heard? Got something for y'all. Got a video for y'all, man. You heard? It's been out there. It's been real big. I think it's real important. I want to hear, especially what Book has to think about this. Just listen.
I wonder if you're going to about to show what I'm thinking about already.
Verse Luke 10:18 referenced on them, which is about Satan's fall from heaven. The shoes are expected to go on sale tomorrow, but if you want a pair, you better be prepared to pay over $1,000.
You see them, Book? You saw them? I know you a big shoe fan. You're a big Kicks fan.
We went on mute when I was trying to say, I wonder if this is what you was gonna bring. I was wondering if the video you was gonna play was what I was already gonna talk about.
Was that it?
It is indeed that.
Go ahead and break it down, man. Go ahead and break it down a little bit more, man.
Well, let me start this off by saying this by no means is a religious platform. Okay. But we do believe in a higher, okay, I say higher power, not the lower. Okay. So with that being said, and that disclaimer out the way, or that point of view, or the particulars, okay. It seems as though your boy, Mr. Old Country Road, what is it? Lil Nas X, whatever the fuck that song is. Like, I don't listen to it. I never did. I didn't like it when it came out. So all you supporters of that bullshit, this applies to y'all because y'all probably the ones went out there and got that goddamn sneaker. All right, so what this man did, or you know, he got in touch with a creator or whomever, right? They got the sign of Satan, a satanic symbol on the I don't know what you want to call it, the tongue part of the shoe itself. Okay, they remixed the Nike Air Max. And you know, instead of red bottoms, they made them bloody bottoms for real. Okay, got a little drippy drip of blood. Okay, but the blood that's inside of this sneaker came from the developers of the shoe itself. Yeah, so the creative minds to this design, they took from their staff. This is what I read in the lawsuit that Nike filed against them, because Nike ain't got no part of this. They shut that shit down real quick and swift, saying, hey. Yeah, this we didn't condone this. You know what I'm saying? We don't have an apartment. We don't have a partnership with Lil Nas X, nor do we have the people who actually modify the shoe. They got like a whole lot of letters in the name, like MCHHC bullshit. I don't know. I ain't got time to learn all that. So wow. What they did from everybody that was on that team, they took some of their blood and put it in these sneakers. And you know, long story short, I get niggas wanting to be different, but different don't mean stupid. Okay. I thought this was the most blatant form of disrespect, publicity that you don't need to be having, just to make a name for yourself. Because let's be real about this. What has this nigga accomplished since his little single that came out?
He got a symbol?
Single. His single. The little Old Country Road. Or
this nigga Prince, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Hold up, man.
What has he accomplished?
That's not my demographic to even know what he doing, to be right with you. We're not his demographic. I have no idea.
I'm with you there. But to me, he's vanilla iced it. You know what I'm saying? That nigga was good for a hot minute, and what have you done lately? You know what I'm saying?
You know what, bro? I gotta just interject, man. Honestly, I think even he making the demographic or the community of the LBGTQIA, I think I got him right, look bad, to be honest with you. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm pretty sure a lot of them not like looking at that nigga like, what are you doing?
I'm not rocking with that.
Yeah, so that's just my take on it. But I mean, I know a few people in that community. I might have to ask them or reach out to the people that, you know, was a little closer to that community than me, and see what they think about that. So might do that after the podcast.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
That's crazy.
See how ass backwards that was. I tried to scratch my temple through the cap. Like, if anybody was paying me any mind, that's what I was trying to do. But it's the same. It's the equivalent of this goddamn sneaker that came out. It's ass backwards. It's stupid as fuck. I don't understand it. I think you posted a picture the other day, G, in the group me. I don't know if it had any, if it was a coincidence or I believe it was you. You posted Nas, and it was like a split shot. So this is my generational Nas compared to your generational Nas, and in that picture, he had a demon or the depiction of Satan or what maybe he does present. I don't know, but it's like, dude, what is you doing? What is you doing? And I know he came out and issued a statement, an apology, so to say, so to speak. Lil Nas X did say, "Oh, my bad," like it was a jokey joke. Ain't nobody laughy laugh. You know what I'm saying? I was like, dude, there's some things that just are not funny about anything. So if I came on the show right now and I had a Ku Klux Klan sheet over my head, would y'all find that humorous? There's certain things that just ain't.
Yeah, I mean, there's a line that he crossed. You know what I'm saying? But what's crazy? I saw a comment that I think Nick Young was saying, and he was saying that his kids, listen to the song or whatever. But he said, he was talking to Nike. He was like, Nike, y'all need to get y'all shit together. He said, because I'm not supporting it, whatever. He said, and for him to just go so left, it's like he used all the success and fame of that song to kind of perpetuate his idea of, I guess his career or how he wants his career to go. But I mean, but the thing is, once again, I think Marcus said it when he was on the podcast, but like, who is in the back talking to these people? Like, what are you telling them? What your marketing team, your public, affair? Like, I just don't get it, man. But maybe it's not for me to get, so I don't know. It's crazy.
I don't know what demographic he trying to tap into with that sneaker, but what I'll say is that I'm not gonna speak to nobody's religion, but at least 90% of the globe believes in a higher being. I don't personally know anybody that just worships the devil.
I mean, I know some Wiccans, but they don't even like what the, I guess, national perception of, witchcraft is. Like, they believe in more of the earth and stuff like that, more than just, satanic, like images and stuff like that. Like, yes, it's considered witchcraft because they got Wiccans actually on West Fort Hood. They got a whole church.
Oh, yeah.
And I remember when I was in my world religions class, they came in and, one of the girls was talking to me and she was like, yeah, Greg, we don't believe in like the things that I guess the public kind of, how they make it seem. It's not like that. They believe in the earth. Okay. They believe in more stuff that's natural. I mean, yes, it's considered witchcraft, but to them, it's not as negative, I guess, the perception that everybody has. So I wonder what they're saying.
Lil Nas X out here creating a false depiction.
Yeah. I mean, and honestly, I wonder what some Wiccans would say to what he's doing. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, they don't believe in that, man.
I don't know, man. To your point, like you said with Marcus, like, who coaching these little niggas? Get your mans.
Man, it's bad, man. It's bad, bro.
That's your mans. Like, dude, what is we doing, man? And man, come on, dog. Like, I just don't know.
I don't get it.
Like, I mean, you might as well put shit in the shoe next. You know what I'm talking about? Fuck walking in the dog park, stepping in it yourself. Just go on and put it on there and sell it for $1,000. You know what I'm talking about? And then on top of that, nigga, it wasn't even your blood. It was niggas who created the shoe.
Okay, but
revamped
it. What's the detail?
It'd be different if you took your little drop of blood and you might have put it in there. You know what I'm saying? Maybe your actual fans would value that, like, for whatever reason. Niggas get crazy over everything. You know what I'm talking about? Like, I couldn't see myself just like, oh, I got a drop of your blood. You know what I'm talking about? In my sneaker. Like, I wouldn't even want that.
So I would not want that in the shoe. Is it in the bottom of the
sole,
shoe?
I believe. I think it's in the bottom. Nah, I didn't
Once you
really
got a picture
look
of
at
that?
the shoe long enough because I felt like I didn't want nothing to come over me. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't know if it's by step or if it's in the tongue. Like I don't know. I have no clue at all. You know what I'm
It's in
saying?
the air bubble.
It's in the air
It's in the air
bubble.
bubble.
Yeah, what they
Yeah,
did
no.
was they mixed red ink and
Uh-huh.
then they put a drop of somebody's blood in the
With
shoe.
the red ink.
Yeah, to give the blood effect, but it is a drop of blood in those shoes and every shoe.
It's guaranteed.
Yeah.
My thing is, you creators as well who came up with this idiotic concept of a sneaker.
Right.
That's probably why you overpriced it. You know what I'm saying? Because you know ain't nobody gonna buy that dumbass shit. But anyway, what are your beliefs when you partake in this?
Yeah.
Are you just doing it just to do it, or like do you really grasp the concept of what you're actually doing? So a lot of people just act off irrational thoughts, you know, thinking that it's going to bring the right kind of clouts to your con. No, it's not. No, it's not.
Nah, man.
So what? Just want to glorify a moment of, hey, man, that the sneaker they talking about with Lil Nas X. Yeah, my boy in one of those. I don't know which one, but it's in one of them sneakers. Like the fuck, man, you stupid. I don't get it. I don't get it. Some things
that's
need
crazy,
not be
man.
done, like some things need not be said.
Right. I got some thoughts, man. You know what I'm saying? I got some thoughts I've been thinking about, man. Of course, black people, most black people, we don't really fuck with the devil like that. Now, we don't really play with God and the devil like that. You know what I'm saying? We wasn't raised like that. We was raised to respect two people. We respect God and respect the IRS. Pay them people what they tell us to pay them, and then, you know what I'm saying? Like, we ain't doing that. So to me, off top, that shit is weird. You know what I'm saying? And then I heard he had a video that he slid down a big ass pole and he started twerking on the devil in this video that just came out right before the shoes. And I'm like, I'm not watching that shit like that. Why would I watch some dumb shit like that?
Right.
That ain't, once again, that ain't my demographic. That ain't what I'm into. I've also heard people like Joyner Lucas kind of getting at him. As Joyner Lucas told him, basically, he's like, you know, your demographic is children. Why would you do this? So now you bring the children to fuck with the devil, and you got supposedly a BBL and titties and all this stuff. It's bringing a bad thing. But at the same time, it's like, if you listen to Old Town Road, that's what he said. He said, I literally talked about adultery and drinking lean in the song. He's like, you let your kids listen to that. That's your fault. And I was like, I thought about it. I was like, yeah, he kind of right. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
I mean, if kind of got who that falls back on. If your kid's asking you for devil shoes, who that fall back on?
Right.
Like, I don't care who make it. Like, they got people. Man, we can go back to Marilyn Manson and all that dumb shit when they was doing Ozzy Osbourne biting the head off a bat and all that shit. Like, all in the sake of like devil worship shit. You know what I'm talking about? But like, if the kids start trying to do that shit, who they fall back on? They don't fall back on them. They fall back on the parents. Like, what did you do? What you teaching at your house? So it's like,
yeah, it's true.
I guess as a creative, you do what you want. You want to make some devil shoes that you only make 666 pairs, so you want to play with that 666 number. You want to put a little drop of blood, put that little star, that circle star on the front and all that bullshit. That's fine. You want to play with the devil? That's fine. That's on you. But me as a parent, I'm looking like, yo, make sure my kids ain't looking at that shit. Make sure make sure they know better. And then at the same time, I was about to get on them, on the people that made the shoe. I found out that they actually made a Jesus shoe like last year.
Wow.
I put let me see if I can make this big so y'all can see it. That's the Jesus shoe.
Okay.
And it came out for $1,400, around the same amount. They had holy water that they got from the rivers of Jordan. that they put in the sole.
Okay.
The sole shoe. So it's like it's kind of like, okay, I understand the artistic vision a little bit better now.
Yeah.
I wouldn't play because they came out with the Jesus shoe first. You didn't hear about the Jesus shoe because they ain't had nobody twerking on the devil the Jesus shoes. I mean, me personally, I'm like, okay, as an artist, I understand what you was doing. You made the Jesus shoes first, then you made the devil shoes.
Yeah.
Lil Nas X didn't help your rollout because he was doing all kind of stuff like that. I understand it. Plus, you just went, look, black people, we feel crazy when you start messing with this demonic shit and putting it in stuff. If you bought them shoes to me, you wild. Like, I don't even want that shit in my house.
Man,
because I don't play like that. I don't play like that. You know what I'm saying? But
the thing is too, Franz, like for me, honestly, I think just everything that he's doing, all that energy he's putting into this, like I think it's really like career ending. You know what I'm saying? Like I really don't see him like coming back from this, to be honest with you. You know, like just from, you know, let alone like the morals of it, you know, what he's doing. But just from a business aspect, nah. I mean, maybe we need to talk to AD or something, but I just don't.
I kind of disagree, man.
Really?
I kind of disagree.
Okay.
Them shoes sold out in 1 minute. 1 minute, them shoes sold out.
Are you serious?
Dead serious. 1 minute. As soon as they was able to click on them, they sold out. I
So
believe
666 people.
666 people then bought them damn shoes.
And how much was the shoe again?
I forgot how much they was. I know the Jesus was 1,400. So they was at least 1,400 or more. So
I'm good on that.
I'm good on it. You know what I'm saying? But
yeah,
he's not going
nowhere.
But when you think about all the stuff that he talked about, though, he was saying when he came out as gay, people in the Christian community and stuff like that, people that was going to church telling him he going to hell. Yeah. So he said, you know what? I'm going to hell then. And that's why he said in the video he went to hell and twerked on the devil, because that's what y'all say I'm going anyway. So he said, y'all mad and tell me I'm going to hell. And he said, then you're mad when I go to hell. So he said, it's no winning with y'all. So I understood that part of it.
Yeah.
But it's like you could have did it better. So like the wittiness, I respect the wittiness from him. You know what I'm saying? Because I understand what you're saying when you come out gay, and I know how people in the church can be, especially if you're gay. They're on your ass like, nah, you gay. And
I mean, even not even just the church, but just the, you know, our community. You know what I'm saying? Our demographic.
Right. But a lot of that's been changed now, man. People ain't really tripping. Like we minding our business. You do what you got to do. Just don't let it affect me. Once it started affecting me, then we have an issue. So that's how most people in our community feel nowadays. You know what I'm talking about? We may look at a little strange, like, man, okay, but hey, that's on them to let them do their thing. So that's more of what I'm feeling like. It's like I understand the wittiness, I understand where you was going with it. I just wouldn't have played with the devil. I don't be playing with them kind of spirits and stuff. That's just where I get a little iffy.
I feel the same way, but you know, that's
to each his own.
Yeah, you're right. To each his own. So
but I thought it was real witty when he said, look, y'all told me I'm going to hell because I'm gay. Then when I go to hell, you're mad. Like, I can't make you niggas happy. I thought this shit was
win or lose, so he just
you know what I'm saying? Wow. My bad, man. Look, go ahead, man. What you got, man?
About what?
Up next, man. Because I got one more thing, and then we good to go.
Okay. No, there was something else that happened in the world. I know it was that. Damn, I gotta do better at writing shit down. Anyway, well, fuck it, man. Let me just get y'all. What you got? You got a hot top? You got a hot take, or
I got something I don't think both of you seen before. And
we'll go with that, and then we can go with the top.
Got you. This right here is something that I want. I was looking on. Shout out to Willie D from the Ghetto Boys. He has a page, and I want y'all to watch this video. You know what I'm talking about? And I'm gonna narrate, tell you what's going on.
Okay.
On this video, there's an active shootout right now. If you guys can see it, this is the home camera footage that's coming through. who's shooting at each other is the father and son shooting at each other. Father and son shooting at each other in the front of the house, going to war because the son came in the house with a gun, a pistol on him, and the father told him to take it off him. And when he told to take it off him, I guess he drew off on the dad, and the dad went and got his pistol. And then this was started, the whole shootout right in front of the house. I ain't never seen no shit like this that's caught on camera. And then bruh in tactical stands right behind the damn vehicle. He ready to snipe him out. That's some Call of Duty Warzone type shit right there. You know what I'm talking about? So I honestly want to get y'all opinions on this video. Like, I want to see how you feel about it.
I mean, if that, to me, like, it wasn't like in slow motion or anything like that, but it looked like Kirk Franklin and his son. Is that who that was? Because this would make so much more sense if you tell me right now. You know, they got past. I'm gonna punch in your motherfucking neck. Don't you disrespect me? Like, if you tell me that right now that that's them two, I ain't got no problems with it. You know what I'm talking about? Got no problems with it. No quarrels, no beef, no issue at all. Is that who that was though?
Nah, it wasn't Kirk Franklin.
That ain't them. Then I got all type of problems with that. First of all, you know what I'm saying? Like, children are, whether you agree or disagree, you're supposed to listen to your parents. Okay. Now, if you live at home with your folks, okay, or even if you're just visiting, you abide by the rules of their house. Okay. If I smoke, I don't smoke, but say I smoke, right? Whether cigarettes or some other substance. Okay. If I go into the house, I'm not going to light up in my folks' house knowing that they don't approve of that. I'm going to respect where it is that I am. If I come to one of y'all's place, it's the same thing. Or y'all come to my crib, it's the same thing. Respect the rules of the person who actually resides. So if I tell you, yeah, you my son, daughter, whomever, I tell you, hey, you can't have that in here. What's the problem? But you get so upset, you know what I'm talking about, that you back out on me. Really? Nigga, hey, what they always say, man. I brought you into this earth. I brought you into this world. I can take you out. Like, it was just one of them for the parents. You know what I'm saying? Like, how dare you come up in my house and dishonor me and disrespect me all in the same breath? Oh, you think it's a cat? Oh, you think you the only one with them things? Okay, well, I'm licensed. You know what I'm talking about? My stuff legal. It is what it is. Now, for that child, I don't know, man. Were them boys on you? Did you, you know what I'm saying? Was you feeling a threat was imminent, not within the household, but something that, you know what I'm saying, you might have thought like, I got to be ready at all times type shit. You see what I'm saying? But from the way that the area is that you were in, I don't see them type of problems following you. You know what I'm talking about? Like, it looked like a safe residential area. You know what I'm saying? Looked like you was in the burbs. You know what I'm saying? The countryside. I don't understand that. So for me, you didn't think about, now we don't see what's on the other side of the frame, like if there's other houses or anything like that, but I could see in the background there are some other residents right there. You know what I'm saying? Y'all didn't think about the firing, the bullets that could easily enter that household, strike that man, woman, or child that may be residing there. Like, these things y'all got to be thinking about, man. So I think it's something stupid, it's ignorant, on both parts. You know what I'm saying? At the same time, I get for the parent to feel as if it's a hostile act. Obviously, if you pull a weapon on me, like, I don't know where this is gonna go. You see what I'm saying? So I get you defending yourself, but at the same time, where does common sense take place? It seems to be the theme today, man. Like, niggas just ignorant out here in these streets. Like, y'all just no care, no regard for nothing, not even yourselves. I'm not I don't get it. Now, say if let's get to the meat and potatoes of this. Okay, so you're upset about that. Say the son actually shot and killed the father, or the father actually shot and killed the son. Then what? Then what?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You going no matter how you dissect this. You know what I'm saying? Now, if it's the father, he might get away with it because it is his house. He was protecting himself. But if you're the son, okay, you don't killed your father. Now you don't devastated your mother. Granted, she's around, you know what I mean? Living as in that. Brothers, siblings, anything else, you know what I mean? Like, you're not just affecting your life, you're affecting the life of everybody else that you say that you care and love. All right. Your ass going away, bro. You might get the death penalty. I don't know. Like, what was you looking to accomplish by doing that to your father? I don't understand. It was so hard for you to take it back to the car. Just be, yeah, my fault, pops. Let me put that back in the glove or whatever. You see what I'm saying? Or if you wanted to, just how would you say? Release the clip, empty the chamber. You know what I'm saying? That's fine too. As long as it's not a loaded weapon, I think that would have been fine too. You know what I'm saying? If you would have just, hey, pops here, you know what I mean? Like, let him hold the ammo or whatever. You know what I mean? Your bullet. But come on, man. Like, nigga, for what, man? For what? For what? What Pop said? Rest in peace, John Willis.
Come on, that's exactly what I was thinking about. Tell you,
you know what I'm saying? You live to fight another day. Like, what's the problem, nigga? Now, if you want to rumble with Pops, y'all go on and get in the backyard, slug it out. Like, hey, man, I don't like how you talking to me, like, or whatever. I don't know the dialogue and the conversation that was had. Maybe your Pops was aggressive. Maybe y'all was arguing before that. We don't really know because it's the whole thing on mute. You know what I'm saying? So we don't know what led up to these events. You know what I'm saying? Maybe y'all was in the car and daddy slapped you in the back of the head and you was like, man, you know what I'm saying? I ain't your man.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
I don't know,
but there's no reason for that. From in my point of view, there's no reason for that. Y'all both wrong, but for different, reasons. You know what I'm saying? Y'all both wrong.
Yeah, man. I just remember. Let me put a disclaimer first. You know what I'm saying? Because how my brother rolled. He said I could tell the story at any time I wanted to. So But anyway, the OG man, he won't always the OG. You know what I'm saying? So and yeah, man. He tested John Henry Gray one time, and he told me, he was like, he's like, man, he said that nigga hit me in my lip and bust my lip so bad. He said all I could do was just take the bike and go to Kathy's house. I was like, man, what was y'all fighting over? He said, man, I don't know, some dumb shit, man. He said, I still remember how my lip was feeling. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes you just gotta bust your son lip. You know what I'm saying? Let him know. I mean, I ain't saying a whole Kirk Franklin break that nigga neck, but might have busted. I'm just saying, man, seriously. So shout out to my pops, man. Shout out to Marcus, man. So
man, when I saw that, when I was just I was in disbelief. Yeah, so I was crazy. Like, damn, that's how these kids acting nowadays. Like, you just have a whole shootout in the front yard with your daddy. Like, so I had to listen to Willie D. He showed the guy, the son, he got arrested. When the dad went back in the house, he called the police and everything.
Oh, okay.
They came and got him. And motherfucker just sitting bent down. He was gonna take his dad out. Like, it was no doubt about it. How he crouched down, he was ready to take him out.
Yeah, he was like, he was peeking around that corner.
It was like, then what you was going? People don't think. It's like, okay, you had all that time to shoot back and everything. Now I'm crouched down. What am I going to do after I take this nigga out? Like, what am I going to do?
Right.
You live there. You know they got a security camera up there. Like, they see everything what you're doing. What is you going to do? That's like, crazy, I'm not understanding why people are not thinking more than just for that split second, man. It's like, that's why I wanted to bring this up. I wanted people to, like, calm down. You know what I'm saying? Take a couple breaths. think about what the hell you doing, man. You out there with your dad, like Book said, man. Now your mom, she looking at you crazy at the funeral. Like you not at the funeral either, because your life going away because you in prison. You know what I'm saying? Your daddy in the casket, you in prison if he did get hit. Thank God nobody got hit. Everybody walked away just fine, but that was the thing. And then, like Book said, you could have hit the motherfuckers, a kid across the street or something. Y'all shooting at each other just crazy. So it's like, man, just take the time out, think about your actions, man. Because I thought that was some sad shit, man. We in a pandemic and stuff going on right now. You know what I'm talking about? We just getting out of it. And this is the shit y'all decide to do. Y'all want to shoot at each other? Like, come on. I just thought it was real good to bring this shit up to be like, I know people at home, people that's listening to us on these other platforms, they couldn't see the video, but you know about it now. It's motherfuckers shooting back at each other, a dad and a father, and then it's just not a good look at all. Not a good look. And I think, damn, just think about your actions, people. I mean, if motherfucker slapped you in the face like that, you do have the option to leave. Like, it's cool.
That's true.
You know how many times I talk shit about my mom and stuff like that under my breath? You ain't got to say it out loud. Like, shit.
Well,
you know what I'm saying? All the people you love, you like, I don't want to put hands on them. Man, I cussed them clean out in my mind. You know what I'm saying? I got mind control over them. You know what I'm saying? Mind control over D-Book.
Man.
You ain't got to pull a whop out on them, man. Yeah,
I took something for you from your mom. I don't know how many times she didn't slam and kick my ass. So I'm done. Like, I'm good. You know what I'm saying?
It's like, come on, bro. I just don't get it.
Yeah,
I had to show the podcast. I was gonna put it in the group me, but I was like, nah, I'm taking this one to the podcast. I gotta show them in real time this one right here. This was just unbelievable shit.
What was Willie D saying after the fact?
Willie D just was kind of breaking down like same kind of stuff we saying now. Y'all didn't hear it, but I know you same shit you saying. Like Willie D, like, why the hell would you do this? It don't make no sense. That's all. It's like it's unbelievable to see a whole shootout. And I'm thinking it's like, okay, somebody tried to break into the house or something like that. It's the damn son. Like, come on, man. Could you imagine that shit, man?
Man, that's
Marcus wouldn't do no shit like that. Nah, man.
Nah, and all them guns Marcus got, cameras on shootout. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, I got a whole arsenal over here.
Exactly.
I'm pulling it up like that. Like, come on. Man. That never even crossed my mind. You know what I'm saying? Maybe if that was like a stepdad and he was beating your mama ass or something like that, maybe I could understand it. Maybe it would be a little bit more explainable. Yes.
Yeah.
But nah, that one right there, he trying to help you out, tell you some good shit. Like, yo, leave that shit alone, leave that gun here. You know what I'm talking about? Stop with that bullshit, and then you just unload. Like,
right.
And
yeah, then, I think I might have done that with Mr. Willie. You know what I'm saying? I probably.
Oh man, don't tell about Willie, man. Keep that alone, just in case we still need to go double back over there.
You know what I'm saying? Never. Promise. Like, I might go see me on Colleen De La Gregory Gray / such. For looking at his mama the wrong way 15 years ago. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you got yours coming, nigga. I ain't forgot. I'm dead serious. I ain't forgot.
I know you is. That's what make it funny, because you serious. Man,
I still ain't told Marcus, because he don't want them problems.
Leave it alone, man.
You don't said enough now. Marcus gonna question it. Like, whoa. What you talking about, Greg? Willie. Yeah. You Uncle Willie's son. Yeah, all right, boy.
I hope I see Willie in HEB, whatever. Rancid. If I see him, I'm double backing. I'm cutting through traffic. I'm not playing.
Willie probably dead now, man. You talking?
Well, I mean, hey.
Willie probably dead, bro.
Hey.
Man,
let that be by the grace of God.
You know what I'm saying? Hey.
Well, that's all I got, Chief. I'm out of there. I just had them 2 videos.
Okay.
That's all.
Well, folks, I don't know. On my side, hold up. I'm looking. Y'all talk. Can I get?
Yeah.
No.
Okay, no, it's still jacked up. I don't know what it look like for
Yeah, it
y'all,
seems like it.
but
It
for
seems
me,
like
like if I'm out of sync, let me just throw this out now. Like my internet been on some bullshit all fucking day. Like when I say day, I'm talking literally within a 24-hour span. So if I'm choppy woppy, it ain't my fault. You know what I'm saying? You got to
Look all
blame
right
Quay.
right now.
Yeah, you look
Okay.
straight.
All right. So with that being said, y'all, let's get into the topic at hand. Okay. We're gonna get in and we're gonna stay in until we decide to get out. All right. So that's how we're gonna do this. The question is not from me. Okay, I was just perusing and browsing. It's actually I've had it for a minute. I saw it on my cousin's Facebook page. Okay. And the question that he was asking was he had a couple comments on, but I was like, you know what, I'm gonna hold this and chop it up with the fellas and see where their minds lead. You know, I didn't reply, I just screenshot the shit. But the question was, why do women expect the traditional man to still exist when their ways have become untraditional? Okay. So that's what we're trying to figure out now. So ideally, we kind of have this idea of what the traditional man is, open up doors for you, provide the breadwinner and all this other stuff. You know what I mean? And then obviously over time, things do change because it's not to say that the man is still the breadwinner. The woman can make more because that's called, what's the word? It starts with an E. Oh my God. Thank you. Thank you. There you go. So, the evolution and, obviously being able to conform and break through certain barriers that did exist way back then. Okay. Or way back when. All right. But more or less, I don't, get into that and then we're going to spin off of it. So, why do women still expect the traditional man to exist when their ways have become untraditional?
I touch on a little bit with how I feel.
Mhm.
Because who doesn't like nice shit to people to do nice shit for, man? Like that's just the truth. If I could guilt you into doing what I want you to do and still do what the fuck I want to do, then why not? You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, men do it, we do it all the time in different things as well. But as far as like the traditional things, like how you said, open the door and go out there and provide for the woman and stuff like that. It's like, do y'all really want that? Nah, y'all don't. Y'all don't really want that. Y'all want your own money. Y'all want to do your own things. That's why there's so many OnlyFans popping right now. That's why there's so many people doing Instagram photo shoots and stuff like that, and almost half naked and all that stuff. Uh, I don't know. If you want me to go back to caveman days, then you gonna have to go back to caveman days with me. We not going just one of us. You know what I'm saying?
Well, okay. Well, what would another part of that would be, because Greg, you're gonna have the same questions.
Yeah.
Your depiction of the now, why it seems as though the woman is untraditional in her ways, but what would you consider a traditional woman to actually be or have been?
Well, if we go to traditional, like this is
Mhm.
all the way. I think about that little like Dick Van Dyke type shit. You know what I'm saying? He went out there to work at the newspaper. She stayed at home, raised a child. She cooked, had stuff cleaned and stuff by the time he got home. That's what I'm thinking. When somebody say traditional, that's what I think of. Even when we was, I mean, probably like grandparents, you know what I'm saying? I know my grandparents, my grandfather went out there, hustle, he did what he had to do, and then grandmother took care of the kids and had everything cooked. Everybody was dressed, she took care of everything like that. To me, I feel like that's more traditional. You know what I'm saying? Am I mad either way? I wouldn't be mad either way. But if that was your goal, like to have a traditional family and I stay at home, you stay at home and do all that, then by all means, we're gonna follow that if that's what we agree on. But you can't have just a one-sided traditional. You're not gonna have me do all the simp stuff and then you out there 2021 in it when I gotta stay in 1970. That's not gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? So we either all go back to the future Or we gonna stay right here? You know what I'm talking about? We all go get the Biff Almanac. You know what I'm saying? Or we all stay right here. You know what I'm saying? That's just how I feel. I'm like, I understand. That's a great question. I think I heard Kevin Samuels talk something about that. If y'all ain't heard about Kevin Samuels, he the one that told that lady she was ugly pretty much, and told her she was aiming too high for the men.
Oh yeah. We had that topic. Okay.
Yeah, he was like, he said, you said you're average. Yeah, average women don't get them kind of men that you want.
Wow.
Oh man. Yeah.
Well,
what's up, man?
the question. All right. So Franz tackled that one, but all right, Greg. In today's age, what do you think is the traditional woman? There's no wrong answer here. It's just your opinion.
I mean,
what you believe to be the traditional woman. So you're safe, man. This is a safe zone. You can say what you need. Okay.
Nah, you good, man. I mean,
the most that can happen to you is a banner come across streaming.
I'm glad you said that. I'm typing it up right now. I'm typing up two of them right
now. Man, honestly,
what do you think the traditional woman is nowadays? You know what I mean?
I mean, I just think of independent, man. Like, I mean, I think of what a lot of women look up to. Some of the people like Beyonce and Rihanna, all these go-getters, even Nicki Minaj, I guess, in some sense now, Cardi B, like people, I guess they look up to, you know what I'm saying? Traditional to me right now in 2021, that's what I think. It's just really independence, you know, to be honest with you. So, but yeah, I mean, but that's not, every woman doesn't want that though, you know what I'm saying? So I think it all depends on the person. And what I was going to ask was the person that's asking this, what is their situation? You know, because I feel like if they're doing it, if they're asking that question, it's stemming from something else, from a negative experience they had or something they're wanting that they're obviously not getting. You know what I'm saying?
Oh no, he good.
Oh, so who was the somebody?
I said it was one of my cousins. He posted on his Facebook. He posts a lot of random ass questions.
I got you.
Some of them good, some of them not. Yeah. But nah, he's good. You know, about to get married, has a baby on the way. Actually, they just did the baby shower the other day. So shout out to CJ.
Cool. Congrats,
man. You know, my cousin. I could say his name. Ain't no problem. So like I said, he just posts. Sometimes he posts some good shit. Sometimes you post some good shit. Sometimes you don't, you know what I'm saying? So I got the same energy, blood or not, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, I was holding on to this one and I was like, you know what, I want to chop it up and see what my brothers, you know, on the podcast think, you know what I'm saying, just to get different perspectives. Now, you know, that question has come and gone for him, but you know, just for everybody else though, you see what I'm saying? That obviously doesn't know my cousin. This is new for me. All right. So this is brand new freshness. Now I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna be as respectful as I can. You might want to get my little banner stream ready. I can feel it coming.
Oh man, my bad. I clicked on it too early. My bad. I clicked on it too early. It's already ready.
I'm gonna try to be as tasteful as possible. What I'll say, I think y'all nailed it though, as far as the traditional man, you know, is, you know, how we're viewed, you know, to do X, Y, and Z without regard and just know that these things are expected of us. I think that's really what the traditional man boils down to, is the expectations from the beginning of time. Okay, because if you look at it, even through generations, centuries, and decade by decade, we remain the same as far as what the man is supposed to bring to the table. Okay. What I'll say is, with the woman, traditional woman, quote unquote, I don't believe there is one. There's no such thing. There's no such thing as a traditional woman, because we get something new and, for lack of a better word, mutated every decade is something different. Okay, we never see the same woman that existed before. All right, so let's think about it. In 2000, how was it in 2000? That's so long ago. It's 20 years. It's too long. But like from 2000 to 2010, it changed. From 2010 to now to the 20s, it has changed. Okay. Then I'll put it like this. Huh?
You don't think men has changed as well?
I think our expectations of what we are supposed to do is still the same.
Okay, you talking
Nothing's
about
us.
You talking about the aspect of like what the world says a man's supposed to do,
Exactly.
provide.
We are literally the same being.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But the woman has differentiated from what it is that we or men were taught or perceived to be the norm. Okay. So like you said, Franz, back in the Dick Van Dyke days, we see a housewife, you know, she cook, clean, take care of the kids. That's what you do. Okay. Right. And then it started to be, well, shit, we want to work too. And I'm not knocking nobody. This is just what, you know, this is how everything started to become. You know what I mean? Yeah. So the evolution of we want more, you know, and there's nothing wrong with we want more. Okay. So, well, no, we want to work too. I'm tired of that. I just got to sit in all day and watch these little dirty ass. You know what I'm saying? Like, dude, no, nobody want to do that. So it's changed. So from 2000s, from the 10s, like you said, that's the Beyonce era, I would say. You know, the independent woman. You know what I mean? Like, I can do this all my own. You know what? I don't need a man. You know what I'm saying? Want a man. No, we don't want a money good man. No, indeed. Like, yeah, I'll remix the En Vogue. Don't worry about it. So the 2010s, it was literally independence, and independence starts with what? I. It was all about I, the woman first. Okay, that's my depiction in 2010. All right, and slowly and surely as we fade out of 2010s into the 20s, the woman's qualities are still based loosely on the independence factor, but now I think it's about forgive me, y'all. I'm sorry. I love all women, but I think you care more about your looks than you do anything else. That's fine. I love it. Yeah, my views alone. Okay, but I believe no. This is real though. This is real.
Go ahead, now we get
I truly believe that a lot of women have lost sight of the little things that actually matter, because if you're wrapped up in your looks, shout out to you if you want to look fantastic, phenomenal, get whatever done to yourself, or you want to work at whatever you want to do to enhance your beauty, because as a woman, we do look to you to be that type of creature, that type of being, something that's just like the wow factor. Like, damn, like we love that. Okay. Even the ones who've had, you know, markups done to their body, if it look good, we still gonna be like, damn, you know what I'm saying? Like, we not gonna shit on you. All right. But again, I think that the new wave is all about the body, yada, 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 yada. I think it's all about that. You know what I mean? And you're forgetting about everything else. You're more concerned about looking good as opposed to don't know how to put it, so I don't want to put it. I say a lot, but there's some things like this would definitely, if I say it the way I want to say it, it's gonna come out wildly crazy.
Don't worry.
And let me interject there, because you.
Yeah. Well, I try to gather that.
You good? I think like how you saying like about the body and stuff. I think just the women are using what God has given them, their physical appearance and their assets, to their advantage. So it's a hustle. You know what I'm saying? They just doing it because they know right now Instagram is hot. What's the one? Snapchat and all that stuff. So they're using that to their advantage. So I'm not knocking that, but it's, you know, it depends on the woman, you know. So they just using what they got to their advantage to get whatever, to sell music, to get marketing deals, whatever you want to call it. So they hustle.
But does hustle create happiness though?
For them, it might, but I mean, you know what I'm saying? It all depends on, you know, on the woman. Because think about how many women are,
Value.
you know, yeah, their value. And I mean, like I said, but it's just the natural progression, like you said, from 2000 to 2010 to 2020. It's just they're like, well, I don't want to do this. Well, I can do
Yeah.
this, and I can do this to get money. Well, let me do OnlyFans or whatever. You know what I'm saying? All that. So I'm not knocking it, man. But you know, like I said, to each his own, man. But it's a hustle. So you know,
At the end of the day, what I get from this, women, is that you guys are very indecisive. You truly run it again. Niggas terrible. Y'all are being indecisive with what it is that you feel as though you truly want of yourselves, not from us, because again, traditionally we've remained the same. I think a lot of it is you guys don't have a template, so to speak. Okay. You might take bits and pieces from generations, but we take all from the beginning. You know what I mean? Like I said, I'm sure there's some asshole men out there. But for the most part, a great majority kind of understand what our role is in this world. Okay. And even when we're in those positions, necessarily it doesn't change. Now, I know throughout bad relationships, you know, maybe I'm not gonna put this all on women, but you know, y'all have the baby mama dramas and all of this stuff, the baby part, pardon me, the baby daddy dramas and all this. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't use that as a basis or a baseline to say, oh, men ain't shit. You know what I mean? Like, no, y'all just have clearly misunderstandings between y'all two, and that's for you two to figure out. Because if man or woman was to go into the next relationship with that mindset, thinking that all men are like this or the women are like this, you just gonna be a bitter motherfucker the rest of your life. You see what I'm saying? You'll never find happiness. So I can't say that's what the situation is, but I just think traditionally speaking, I don't think that a traditional woman has yet to exist because it's continually changing.
evolving, right?
So as much as y'all are listening to me and y'all see my little stream going across, if you're really harping on what it is that I'm saying, I'm not really taking shots and I'm not talking bad about you. I'm talking about the evolution of woman, just like the evolution of man or the human species came to be. Okay. So it's all about progression. And I'm not saying that where you ladies are nowadays or the woman is today is lesser than what you were 10 years ago or 20 years ago. I'm talking about what it is that, for me, what I see is valued more highly than other qualities that the traditional man would actually, for me as a traditional man speaking, in my boat, you know, some of those things that you guys are setting at the top of your pedestal don't necessarily register that high for me. You know what I mean? Now, if I was to give you a depiction of what I would love for a traditional woman to be, honest to God, it's as simple as being my equal, being my partner. That's it. Having my back 50-50. You know, I'm there for you. You're there for me. I don't bark orders. You don't command. It's that simple. You see what I'm saying? Like, I think it should be something that is truly in sync and mutual, and nobody is greater than the sum of their parts. That's it, man. Like, I think that's what everybody would want. And it doesn't even have to be the traditional man, because at some point in time, I'm sure we'll evolve away from, you know, doing X, Y, and Z, like certain things, but some things are just embedded in our code. You see what I'm saying? Our logic and our way of thinking and our upbringing and our teachings, and the same way that we would teach our sons and daughters, you know, for Franz and Greg, you know what I mean? Like what you would teach Emma and Cam is like, okay, well, this is what you should be expecting. Y'all more or less, you might not even have to say it. Y'all lead by example, and through their eyes, they could see that's how that man is supposed. That's what I'm supposed to be looking for. You see what I'm saying? So it's one of them type, you know, in encounters. Like sometimes you don't even know that you're teaching, but trust me, they're learning. You see what I'm saying? So outside of the kid and the father who was shooting at each other outside, clearly that little nigga didn't learn shit. You know what I'm saying? But you know, I just think,
therapy, man.
you know what I mean? I just think that's, you know what I mean? Like I truly, at the end of the day, I don't think that we've actually yet to see a traditional woman, because I don't believe that they actually existed. We have moments where a different woman comes about and dominates their time. Yeah. So shit, man, and to hell, it might not even be all of 2020 where we're in the body movement. It might last maybe 2 or 3 more years, and then it'll change to something else. But it's always evolving into something different, right? And you know, they take bits and pieces of what they want from each, you know, continuous evolution. So I don't know, you know, that's just me. No,
I feel you on that.
I ain't mad at you, man. I ain't mad at you at all, man. I think you had valid viewpoints, man. Valid viewpoints, especially that last viewpoint. I don't know if you saw that scroll at the bottom of the screen. I said I caught it.
But I try not to smile. You know what I'm talking about? I like, dog, I'll be talking that real. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, man. That's some good shit, man. Yeah. I want everybody to listen to this, man, woman. You know what I'm talking about? If you listen to this, man, I want you to, you know, give us your opinion at the end of this. Give us your opinion in the comment section, man. Let us know how you feel about that. Where you come off with that? What do you think about the traditional roles that used to be done? Me, it's personal preference. I could care one way or another. I like the hustle that these women got today. I don't mind that. You know what I'm saying? Just know that whatever you got to bend too. Everybody got to bend, man. We accept the evolution from y'all. Make sure you accept the same evolution from us. And give us grace, because some people, it's still taking a little time for them to get used to that. You know what I'm saying? But anything else y'all got, man, before we get up out of here, man? That y'all want to tell me?
I just got a couple things, man. I guess, you know, rest in peace, Nipsey, man. Today, you know, a couple years ago, he lost his life. So, you know, rest in peace to him, man. And, you know, I know he in heaven shining down on everybody that support him, man. So, you know, we still rocking with you. The marathon continues. But then on a better note, man, my brother got a birthday coming up on Saturday.
Okay. Hey, happy birthday, Ma.
Old man, gonna be old. And then and then Emma got a birthday on the 6th, man. So we excited about that, man. So she gonna be 6 years old. So we're gonna have a little, you know, just a little small thing at the house, man. So, you know.
Good stuff, man. That's good, man. I just like to see people getting older, man. A lot of people nowadays, man, they don't celebrate people getting older. And that's a blessing, man.
It really is, man. It really is. Absolutely. So, and just one more thing, man. Shout outs to everybody in Virginia Beach, man. I'm praying for y'all. My cuz, you know what's up. Praying for you, man. For real. You too, man. Everybody over there. So my prayers go out to everybody that was involved in the shootings and stuff like that. But you know, like I said, it's everything happened for a reason, man. But you know, that's something I don't understand. It's not for me to. But you know, I'm praying for y'all. So my prayers go out to y'all.
Right.
Book, you got anything to tell the people before we get up out of here?
Let's see, man. Shout out to the Brooklyn Nets. Y'all still suck. You know what I'm saying? Y'all don't sign everybody. Real shit. I just got an email. It said to come on and try out because they need that 15th roster spot filled. So I'm about to quit my job over here and finally
You
come
about
back.
to dust the knee braces off? You gonna dust the knee braces
man.
off?
Yeah, I mean, I look at it like I really ain't gonna play. They just need somebody with a check. You know what I'm talking about? And last I checked, nobody on their roster wears number 40, so I'm good. You know what I'm saying? I'm good. I'm gonna fit right up in there. I'm gonna make my daddy proud because you know that's his squad. So I'm like, yo, dad, I'm gonna bring it home for the team, nigga. You know what I'm saying?
How you feel about it, man? To be honest with you,
He don't even like it.
Wow.
He don't even like it. Hold up. Okay, we just gonna be blurred to the end. But he don't even like the shit that's going on. You know what I'm saying? He was like, God damn, how much help do you need? Huh?
I said he a lifetime Nets fan. He been a Nets fan for
Jersey Nets, not this Brooklyn shit. Like he been ride or die. You know what I'm saying? He been with them since the beginning of time, bro. So, you know, he was cool with KD and Kyrie, even James coming, but it's like now you just adding all these other people who ring chasing. He's like, man, like he was like, it's terrible. He don't like it. We gonna see now if they were to win. I'm gonna check his temperature. You know what I'm saying, and see what he say then. You know what I'm saying? It worked. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. Shout out to the days that are long gone of competition and sports. You know what I mean? Everybody just wants to dominate and play together. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to that.
Famous tweet. That was the most famous tweet of all time right there. That KD said that. You quoted KD.
Oh, did I?
Yeah, that's
KD. What it was I was going to talk about. I knew it was something. Hold up. Okay, y'all, we're going to get up out of here. But did y'all see these comments between him and Michael Rappaport?
Yes.
That's what I was going to talk about. Like, that, man, it wasn't like a topic, but I was just going to be like, man, how do y'all feel about that? Because I was thinking about, like, how everything went together. You know, Lil Nas X being being gay.
Right.
And then him making these misogynistic cum guzzle and all this. Like, KD was going in, boy.
Yeah, he was. He was going to work, boy.
I was going like, what I was gonna say, like, even in his clapbacks, he was like, "Oh, so you sensitive now? You went and got a lawyer and all this other crap." You know, we said way worse foul of shit to one another, you know, in regular conversations. But I'm just like, you know, I want to know how y'all think he can come back from that, though.
Yeah.
I think he'll be forgiven. Like LB, Greg, you gave a lot of initial. I don't want to mess it up.
LBGTQIA.
Okay. Y'all think that community would be, or y'all don't even think it's on their radar to where they about to be upset?
I don't think it's on their radar. Right?
I think he'll get fined. But because he's KD, and all the sensitivity that he has on everything that's involving him.
That nigga soft for real.
I think it's just gonna kind of be like, this is who he is, you know. The NBA find him and they move on. You know what I'm saying? So
okay. I was just like, damn, I was just thinking about that. And you said KD's quote. I was like, damn. Yeah, my spark plug. You know what I'm talking about? France the all spark. You know what I'm talking about? Nigga, you know what I'm saying? You good every now and then. You nigga.
Yeah, man.
But no, for me, man, it's just shout out to everybody once again, bringing it back to the forefront of the beginning of the show. Just thank you for everybody for tuning in and listening to what it is that we got going on over here on the MVP. By all means, we appreciate when the views go up and the subscribers, you know what I'm saying? You know, give us our thumbs and we see those counts going up. Shout out to the people on all the other streaming platforms that we do have out there. You know, I don't know all of them, but I know we out there. Franz kind of touched on those at the beginning. You know what I'm saying? Y'all are the lifers. You know, trust me, you got the episode before others even was able to tap in. All right. So thank you again. You know, for all our brothers that contribute to the podcast, thank you truly. You know what I'm saying? When you're here or when you're not, you know, sometimes y'all do still provide dope ideas and content that we, you know, we can push out, you know what I'm saying, to keep this thing fresh and funky. You know what I mean? So shout out to y'all. Shout out to all the men. Shout out to all the ladies. I appreciate, I respect all of y'all in full. Just let my opinions be my opinions from time to time and don't take offense. All right. So shout out to you. But if you drop a comment, just know I'm a type back. That is my character when I use them characters. I'm not in character on this show. All right. So thank you, everybody. That's it.
Yeah. Thank y'all for tuning in, man. It's been the MVP.
Yes, sir.
Pray for me. Pray for Book.